Good morning, at whatever time you're joining me. This one is for Monday, February 5th. Welcome back. So, as always, my intention is to align my higher self with your higher selves, and let's get a message that is helpful for healing your souls. Ooh, okay, Monday morning is like, no, I don't want to go to work. I don't want to work. I want to sleep in. Or it could be someone that you work with who is just not up to snuff. Maybe they're not feeling good and they're not able to, maybe they're needing some support, right? Or it could be someone who doesn't want to do their job and they're kind of bugging you. Oh, okay, good. Okay, so we have the Eight of Pentacles reversed, Five of Cups reversed, and then the Eight of Wands upright. So it goes much more quickly later. But anyway, just to go over the meanings. So with the Eight of Pentacles, you can see it's the Sun in Virgo, which upright, this is like honing your craft and paying attention to details that matter, and knowing that you can go by the symbology here. Notice the red tights. So there's movement, the life force coming through this person, and it looks like he loves what he does. But coming through reversed, not this Monday morning. I don't know what's going on, but for some reason or another, there's just a lack of ambition or an inability to focus. Now, on another level, for some people, because with the Virgo energy, Virgos love to be useful and they love to make things work and they love service, and usually, they small animals. It's such a, Virgos like divine order and bringing order into, from what seemed to be chaotic. But if that energy is pushed to the limits, then it's perfectionism. So we want to be careful this morning with the need to be perfect, if this is, or get something perfectly done and finished, or, just let go of perfectionism if that is an issue for you. And then with the Five of Cups reversed, I actually kind of like getting this card in the reverse position. I mean, I actually don't mind it either way. Upright, we're talking grieving. We're talking the need to move on. We're talking, feeling some deep pain, but then noticing that you also have so much, and you can, ride that river of pain and cross the bridge and go home, and you're going to be just fine. When it comes to reversed, you have done that, or someone out there has done that, and now we're moving on. The Five of Cups is, it's a good card for, you can see it's Mars and Scorpio, so the Mars moves energy and Scorpio goes deep. So when it comes on, or comes through reversed, it is that moving forward, moving on. Something to do with acceptance is probably one of the things that it's so important. Without acceptance, we can't change anything until we accept it, right? That's the thing. If we don't meet our grief, as when the card's upright, if we don't grieve for our childhoods that were not perfect, if we don't grieve for ourselves for all the pain we've gone through, if we don't meet our pain when it comes, then it gets all bottled up and built up in our bodies and causes illness, usually in the lungs, because the lungs are about grief. So when it's come through reversed, that's not an issue anymore. That that pain has been met, and healing has occurred, and you're moving forward because of that beautiful acceptance. And it's also sometimes a card of forgiveness as well, if there's the need for forgiveness. Yeah, but the only way we can mess this card up is to not do our grief work. Yeah. Okay. And not, that's the other thing. Not doing our grief work also leads to depression because it's just repressed energy that needs to work through. It heals the mind when we meet the pain in the emotional body, because we take self-responsibility for what we've gone through. And we may not know what it is because a lot of it can be unconscious or stuck in the subconscious, unconscious, because it happened when we were babies and when we were pre-verbal. We couldn't figure out. All we know is we were in great pain. And all babies meet a lot of pain. Can you imagine coming from straight up bliss and love where there's no such thing as pain? You can't even have a negative thought. Everything's just beautiful. And then all of a sudden you're born. You have to get out of the womb. You have to get, my God, the contractions on your head trying to get out of your body. And and not all births are easy, I don't think any of them are easy, but not all of them. Some of them are very, very dangerous. So, yeah, just hold a soft space in your heart for whenever pain comes up and emotional pain is coming up and you don't need to figure out what it is. All you need to do is feel it. As long as you don't stuff it down, we're going to be doing great. And it'll bring, or divine order into your life as well. It'll bring more life force into your body because it brings the mind in alignment with the spirit. And then things move forward really, really quickly. And later on with Mercury and Sag, you will figure out what the truth is. Later on, you'll get the guidance. Okay? Okay. I'm answering myself. Thanks, you guys. You comment with okay, and I'll know what you mean. Okay, take good care. Bye.